I've been asked many times, what was the first thing I purchased after I got my van? And I'm going to show you exactly what I purchased. I really watched a lot of videos for several years. And I saw something that I had experienced when I first lived in a van in the KFC parking lot. I had heavy-duty condensation, and I had black mold grow into the carpeting and the sides of the van. So I knew my priority, number one priority for me at the time, was to make sure I didn't have condensation inside the van. So the first thing I purchased was rain guards. Rain guards allow you to keep your window open at least 2 inches and no one can see that your window is open. It really is a safety issue, but it's also a condensation issue. Just having it open for a half an inch is not enough. You really need a couple of inches on both sides. So the rain guard was the first thing I purchased. It was approximately $40 for the 2 windows, and I put it on myself. This one is a little haywire, if you'll see on the left-hand side, that's up. I tried putting an air conditioner out through that, and it just wouldn't hold through the window, so it lifted it up a little bit, but it still works just fine. This is what my first purchase was. Well, we're having a windy day today, so the wind's blown me all over the place. The second thing that I purchased was truck bed liner, because I wanted to paint the whole inside of my van, and I knew I couldn't stand the smell. So that's what I did. And I painted the whole inside of my van. Again, thinking about condensation and maybe keeping some of the heat or cold out. I wasn't sure whether it would work or not. Well, it has worked for me. Condensation I don't have, except when I had those plastic drawers and certain types of plastic. Then I had condensation inside of those and on the outside. So once I got rid of those, I have no condensation that I can find anywhere in this van. It's pretty nice. A lot of people have a lot of condensation. Again, I will say keep your windows down at least 2 inches. And in order for people not to see that, you need the rain guards. So these are some of the 2 first things I did, and once I got the van. And then of course I started building from there. I put the floor in. I wished I'd have put the walls in too. I put the insulation in, I put the floor in, and one wall. And I just got tired. It was taking me so long. So building a van is a step-by-step process. You want to make sure that whatever you want to do to the van on the inside, you do before you start building it out. And you want to be careful. You want the correct insulation. I used the wrong kind. I could go on and on about my mistakes. I just made so many. As I've told you before in other videos, I built my own bed. I thought it would slide. It did slide. In the middle of the night, the first night I slept on it, it kept sliding, and I fell right through the middle. So, you learn. You just learn. You know, if you don't have the skills, then you have to make do with what you've got. I'm actually shocked to see how many people are really going into the van life. I thought it was just a different lifestyle and many people wouldn't do it, but it's, it's a lot bigger than I ever thought it would be, and everyone's learning from it, but it is one lifestyle that we can all live. I want to thank you for watching my videos. It's unusual to have someone my age living, not anymore. There's all kinds of women, elderly women moving into vans. And I hope that this helps someone correctly move into a van. Most of my videos are going to be about how I spend my days or how to do your van the best way you can. And my mistakes and what I've learned in almost 3 years. June the 2nd, I believe it's 2nd or 9th, I moved into my van. And that was 3 years ago this June. So it's been a long lesson. I never expected to be in for 3 years. I thought, oh, I'll do it for a year or two. And that's not what's happened. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, and like. See you next time.